start a company. We'll make a fortune. We'll be millionaires. Let's go through it. 3 guys decide to start a company. They're all good at their trades. We've got a bricklayer, we've got a plumber, we've got an electrician. We're moving forward. Get some pens, get some paper. You need to go and find somewhere quiet. No noise. Turn your phones off. No partners, no kids, no dogs, no anything else. Find somewhere quiet to sit. No beer, no nothing, tea or coffee, whatever. Then you sit down. Now what we're going to do, there's Lee, Delboy and Rodney. Right, so Lee, Delboy and Rodney are going into business. Lee is going to sit and write Lee's job description and what I think I'm going to do in the company. Del's going to write my job description. Rodney's going to write my job description. Then I'm going to turn that bit of paper over. Now we're going to write Del's job description, what Del thinks he's going to do. I'm going to write what Del thinks I think Del's going to do. So's Rodders. And then we're going to do the same for Rodney. Once this is done, so now as individuals, we're going to write down where we get work, the rough amount of money we make from that work. Do we see an opening to increase that revenue from those particular clients? And that's each person individually. Then we're going to look at marketing, how we're going to generate more work, advertising, business cards, flyers, stuff like that, site boards, all that comes into it. Radio, TV advertising, social media is a good one. So you write all that down, then you get that. So now you've got the basis, everyone's got their job description, you're going to chat over, you've got where you can get work and your advertising, and then there's a bit underneath which is processes when you get to the job. But the first bit, this is the bit you need to agree on. I'm going to turn over my job description. I'm going to read out my job description. Del is now going to read out my job description. Rodders is going to now read out my job description. Now what we need to do, I need to be happy, they need to be happy. So we need to go through all my points of what I think I'm going to be doing, and we need to agree on all those points. Now I'm happy, we're agreed, right, fantastic. Now we're going to talk over Del's job description. So Del's going to read his out, Rodders, and then I will read out his job description. We now need to agree on that, and then we need to agree the same with Rodders. So if all this is agreed, then you can go forward to the second stages. But going into a partnership, that is the key thing. A lot of people think go into it, they've got a group of people. So essentially you've got 3 bosses coming into this. You've got to agree on the roles. You can't have one boss doing this, one boss doing that. I think, if you've got staff, you can't be pulling the staff around.